I got to vent, okay? So I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. There's been a lot of talk about bidding wars. There are a lot of bidding wars going on, people bidding for houses. And people always ask, well, what should I offer for this house? Every house is different. Every scenario is different. So there's two things I want to just really drill into everybody's head right now. One, you better be looking at comps if you're going to put an offer together. And if you're not, you're crazy. Two, when looking at your comps, you shouldn't just be looking at houses that sold and closed. So those are the two things I want to get across. So back up. Point number one, look at comps. What are comps? You may hear realtors say that word a lot. Comps are comparable sales. So in order to determine what the value is, you have to look at what other people have paid for a similar product. It's no different than when you go to the grocery store. If you go to 3 different grocery stores and you see, what the price of mayonnaise is at each grocery store and it's around the same, that's a good indication that that's the good price for it. But if one store, if it's at Tops and it's on sale and the sale price at Tops is still more than full price at Wegmans, sorry to all you Tops people out there, but then you realize, well, even though it's on sale, it's not really a good deal. So you have to compare to determine what value is. So some people don't look at comps and they put offers in on places, and that's crazy. You have no idea where to go from. You can't just go from the list price. So the second part of what I want to talk about was the market is changing right now. And so it's important to look at not only houses that have sold and closed, but houses that are sold but not closed yet. And what's important about that is it's not public record of what the sale prices were. So because of that, a lot of times people don't include them in the comps. But I just want to tell you, use them. But have your agent call the listing agent and simply ask. They may tell you, hey, what did this house sell for? Because the sale price may be different than the asking price, and that may help determine what the new value of a certain neighborhood might be. So I'm going to give you 2 examples right now. So here's a house in Amherst, and I have everything crossed off because it's not public record yet. But it was listed at $144, and you know what? It sold for $136. Wow. Maybe the talk that everyone's saying, like, oh, you got to go way over the asking price. Imagine somebody may have given that guy advice, and he may have way overpaid for something. This sold for $136. Now this one, it's a different story. This one sold or listed for $170. Now you may pull that up in a comp. You're looking to put an offer in on a house in that neighborhood, and you're like, oh, that house was 1,600 square feet. It was $170,000. But if you call the listing agent and ask what it sold for, you know what it sold for? It sold for $204,000. Whoa. Well, that's what's happening right now. That's what people are paying for things. You're never going to really know what people are paying for, though, if your agent doesn't pick up the phone and just ask a listing agent, what did this house sell for? So that's it. I just wanted to vent about that. Look at your comps before you put offers, and don't make up numbers. What's the matter with you? And make sure your agent looks at the pending and under contract houses, too. All right, goodbye.